Even though Bitcoin is pumping here to the upside and is creating a new yearly high, I believe we are in the final stage before we're going to see a massive correction for Bitcoin. And I had warned about this before. We have to talk about this today. If you want to know what levels I'm watching at for a potential drop, then make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, you like this video, also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these really important updates. And now let me actually show you what I believe is going to happen next. First of all, what I want to show you guys is the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. So actually, I don't know if this is still accurate here, 74%. Let me go back here and find the real one, Fear and Greed Index. Yeah, it's still at 74. Yesterday it was at 79. So we are already here in kinda edging to extreme greed, which indicates normally that we're going to see some profit taking at Bitcoin in the near future here really soon. Another reason why I believe that we are potentially topping out here potentially today or tomorrow is that here at $52,213 is a really big short liquidation level on, what is that, a 5x short that people took from here, but it is really fixed. So there are some big orders stacked up there. So, and we might go for that level to take out that liquidity here to the upside based on these liquidation levels here. Now, when we are going to the liquidation heat map on Binance, we just smashed through here $50,500. Remember, guys, I told you we're going to see a short squeeze to the upside once we are breaking this, and this is exactly what happened right now. I was preaching for days about this, that if we are breaking through that we are going to see a move like that close to $52,000, which now unfolded here right in front of our eyes. And now the question is also here on the liquidation heat map on Binance, how high can we still go? So here above $52,240, there is not much liquidity left to be taken out. Hence, also with the other liquidation chart that I've shown you, there is some confluence that from there we actually reverse to the downside because there's no liquidity there anymore that we can take out. If the price would keep pumping. When I go here to the daily chart, the best case scenario, what I would like to see is when we come back down, that this monthly pivot turns into support. So it has turned a little bit into support here with the last two daily candles. So with yesterday and with today moving from here back to the upside. But I would like to see when we come back down, if we're going to stop at 52, 53 or 54, it doesn't matter. But when we come back down, I would like to see this level to be flipped into massive support and hold and maybe range here a little bit between 49 and 52 for a while so that many of the altcoins can actually run here continuously to the upside. And here another reason why I'm a little bit bearish, even though we are pumping, is that the RSI is also getting here now really overheated. We are almost at 84%, which is we are overbought 100% on the daily chart right now. The MACD is flying and the stochastic RSI is also here flatlining in overbought conditions. So at some point, this is going to reverse here, most potentially into the weekend, where we see a small turnaround. And also in the indicators here, turnaround. Yeah, and you see this would be in alignment with the weekend. There was something that I've seen around the 17. We should expect a drop. I cannot recall where I saw that. I also the reason for that was it's 10 days after the Chinese New Year, and normally after 10-11 days after the Chinese New Year, we always drop to the downside, and that coincides with the 17. I think that's where I got it from. So around the 17, we should expect a drop if history repeats itself here once again. I'm not putting too much weight on the 10 days after Chinese New Year thing. But yeah, into the weekend, I would definitely expect a bigger correction here for Bitcoin. The question is, how big will this correction be or gonna be for us here? One other level of support that I'm looking at is still the EMA ribbon. So here with that pump today, we are definitely going here in direction of $46,000, $47,000. for the top of the EMA ribbon, and this should definitely hold as support when the price action comes down and wants to reverse. And I can tell you one thing, if Bitcoin comes down and we come back to the EMA ribbon, that will be, for me, one of my long entries. And if we break further down in the EMA ribbon, I will add to my position until we are actually around this level here and have broken the EMA ribbon, or the EMA ribbon starts flipping again into a downtrend. Only then I'm going to exit my position, not beforehand. Now here on the weekly chart, we have broken now above the golden ratio. Let's say for whatever reason we are closing around the price level that we are at right now, then there is a slight chance that we keep pumping into the 0.786, but definitely from there I would expect a strong rejection back to the downside if it's not already happening here before around $54,000 in that kind of vicinity. So because we can draw in here a small supply zone, something like this, and you see that's in alignment with the technical target of that scalp trade that I've given. So yeah, if you were able to take the trade, congratulations. I was on a business call while the breakout was happening. It happened so quick that I was not able to catch it, but I wish I had, guys. I wish I had catched it. So I hope you did at least. So you see here's a small supply zone because we had here some support, and then we broke it down, and also here some support here with these wicks stepping into it. So if we break that level, then we definitely go here to the 0.786 and reverse from there. If we are just going up into that supply zone and reverse from there, that's also fine. And then as you can see here around the $51,000 level, I would be entering a short. Maybe I put it now a little bit higher. Yeah, 52,183 is the entry. So we are at 51,481. So I will start shorting from here with a close invalidation. I will just make a little bit bigger, around like 54,228. So that's a 4% stop loss. Here I will not leverage with like 50x or something, you know, so not even on cross. I will trade this with like 5-10x, something like this, to protect myself. Yeah, maybe 10x, because if we move here 10% down to $46,000, I will make 100% on this trade. That's absolutely fine for me. So, and this is then also a trade that you can take and prepare for. So I'm planning on shorting Bitcoin. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out, and if we pump higher. But I want to see first what Bitcoin is going to do here when we get into that supply area. So if we get rejected from there, I start shorting. If I see we are fumbling around and consolidate and get maybe another leg up, then I wait and will reassess for a new short entry. But I will not be longing here at this point. So it's way too dangerous, guys. I would be not longing from here. So unless the next weekly candle opens above that resistance area here, that supply zone, only then I would be looking at a small long here to the upside, because then potentially we just keep going, you know. So, but like I said, for now it looks like that at some point over the next couple of days we are going to top out and will reverse a little bit back to the downside, which is not a bad thing, guys. You know, we need corrections on the way up. It's normal. We have experienced that in the last 3 bull runs, so it's absolutely fine. And you should not forget, when Bitcoin cools down, altcoins start running like crazy. So it's fine. You know, we will make money anyway. And guys, don't forget, if you don't have an exchange yet to make a lot of money with us here together, then go to BYBIT or on BitGet. On BYBIT, you still get $30,000 absolutely for free. And on both platforms, you can try to get a debit card if debit cards are available of these platforms in your country. And if you don't know how to trade and you still want to make money trading, then just copy trade me on CoinW or on FAIRDESK. You still get $120,000 in sign-up bonus, and this is the biggest one in the industry on FAIRDESK for using my link here. In the pinned comment below and in the description, you find all the links of these exchanges. And just in case you want to properly learn how to trade or you want to deepen your knowledge about trading, then I highly recommend you my education. Go to amcrypto.us and buy there one of my programs. I can tell you it's one of the best in the industry right now, and you're not too late to learn trading and make a lot of money in this upcoming bull run, but your time is running out. You have maybe another 3-4 months, then you might be too late to make life-changing money in crypto. So take advantage of that while you can, because my program will take 2-3 months to complete it. So you have like a month to think about it or to get the money together. The Bitcoin dominance is breaking out here to the upside. That was also something that I anticipated. Remember, guys, I told you if you break above $51,000, I said most likely we are coming up here to 54.3%. That would coincide with Bitcoin being around $52,000, $52,500 right now. So I would be not surprised if we actually touch that level, maybe even touching here this prior high point at 54.5%. But again, from there, I expect then a reversal back to the downside, initially with a drop in Bitcoin and then further continuation to the downside while money rotates from Bitcoin into the altcoin market. So the total market cap is, of course, also pumping. Overall, we are here at $1.87 trillion right now. Remember, guys, I always said once we are breaking above here $1.79 trillion, $2 trillion is the next logical target here to the upside, and we are well on the way to touch it, potentially even this week. So if we close the candle more or less as it is right now, absolutely fine for me next week, and then we're going to touch $2 trillion. Honestly, I don't want to touch it this week because it means altcoins will pump in one go like crazy to the upside in like 20-30% moves over the whole day or 2 days. I don't want to see that right now because it also means they're gonna come hard down again. And I would like to avoid this. I want them to slowly grind up and not go in like one big god candle to the upside. So Ethereum, really nice. Ethereum has also here hit now our target of $2,723. We're at $2,750 right now. I actually have to set a stop loss on one of my trades on Ethereum, I think. I have to check it quick because I have here actually an Ethereum trade running. How much am I up right now? I should set this to... I think I still let it run a little bit before I set here the stop loss for it. A little bit more than like 8% to the downside. So I'm good, guys. So I leave it like this is right now and let it run. So I adjusted my stop loss to $2,730. You have to understand I'm already a long time in this trade. So if I get stopped out, I'm fine, So, but in your case, if you're here in this trade here that I've given you, honestly, I would let it run and just set your stop loss also to the take profit point of $2,720. That's what I would do. So, and then let it run. Maybe we go to the extended golden ratio here of $3,000. So you don't want to fumble these kind of profits, Same with me here with that trade. As long as I don't see a severe correction, I will leave the stop loss where it is and let Ethereum do its thing right now here on the way to the upside. Here, AVAX is coming into the new entry level, given you at $41.84. So if we break above that level, I'm going to enter. Let me see on a 4-hourly chart. Yeah, I think here in the next 2 hours, we are going to get this. Potentially 18% upside is given here. So that's one of the trades that I definitely have on my radar right now. ICP is one of the trades that I had given on my Discord. So we are here also in profit already because I entered here slightly under the Monday high. Here I fumbled a little bit. I wanted to enter way earlier. I wanted to enter, I think, here at some point. Yeah, here kind of like there. So there I fumbled some profits. So I wanted to enter here. Here you see, so I fumbled here like 5%. Because I entered at 1330 something. Yeah, so I missed like 2%, but on leverage, 2% is a lot. So, but it's fine. It's fine, guys, So you have 5 minutes turning around. The target is $14. Would I enter this right now? I have to look at it. I'm not sure. No, the 1 hourly is overextended. massively overextended. 4 hourly too. Most likely I would not enter this right now. So I would wait that this comes back down to like $13. At $13, I would buy it again. Yeah, so $13, that would be a good level to buy. Then here LDO finally pumping. Here we also have hit our take profit point here that I given. So my trade finally plus minus zero. Also really nice here. Here I will hold my trade because I'm still convinced and I have conviction that this goes at least to $3.55 or $4. Along the way, I'm going to decide where I'm going to take profit, but for the time being, I hold it. Why I'm going to hold it? Because when I look at the weekly chart, so it's just about to turn around here. On the stochastic, the RSI is pointing up. The MACD is printing here a bullish candle. So everything tells me that we are ready for a turnaround here and another leg to the upside on that weekly chart. So, and yeah, hence why I keep this trade open, even though I'm now again like $200-300 underwater in this trade. So, but that's fine for me. I have higher targets here. This is a long-term trade for me. So if you're looking for an entry, most likely we will come back again to like $3.11, you know. So LDO likes to fuck around with the price action a lot, actually, and to test the patience of us traders. It was trading for such a long time here between $2.70 and $3.04. It was mind-boggling, you know. So now we are above $3.04. Now it will do the same thing around $3.12 and $3.15 in my opinion, and range there a little bit before we get here a massive leg to the upside. RNDR, another one that I was looking at. For now, I'm not really interested because of the indicators, but if RNDR manages to stay the next 48 hours above $5, I will buy it. Or if it comes back into the golden ratio, then also it becomes a buy for me. Look here, yesterday, if you would have bought it yesterday when it touched the golden ratio, that was like a sniper entry, you know. So that's why I like using in a bull market Fibonacci levels so much, because the golden ratio gives you really, really good sniper entries most of the time here. Solana also pumping here to the upside. I'm in here since $114. Now it's pumping. Here I also expect nothing less than at least a $10 move right now. That would bring us here almost to the top of this high point. So I expect that we at least touch that, maybe go even a little bit higher. When I get above $120, I will then reassess where I put my stop loss and also my take profit point. I want to see how indicators are looking at that moment in time, but you also see here on the higher time frames we are heavily overextended. Only the weekly looks a little bit better. Here we are at the bottom. So if you plan to have a long-term position, you're good, because we should get here more upside really, really quick to potentially $180, $190 for Solana over the next couple of weeks, in my opinion. I believe we are going to hit this before the halving. Then another coin that I'm looking at today is Polkadot. Polkadot actually here could pump today to $8 in my opinion. So here on the 4 hourly you still have a little bit room. Yeah, so maybe we will consolidate. Let me put it this way. If we can break here above these candles, and the highest one is around $7.75, or start ranging in that area, I believe the next leg will be to $8 and beyond for Polkadot really, really quickly. Yeah, guys, that's it already for today's update. Be careful with Bitcoin, as I said, because I believe that we will see a correction after this move. That I believe that this is the final move that we were waiting for before we are actually getting a bigger correction and some opportunities to buy altcoins also cheaper before they then run really, really hard to the upside. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.